We are fighting for Micah, and right now we continue to fight for Michael and the siblings in the Francis family because they are Micah's voice and we are Micah's voice too. I know I said I wasn't going to cover this topic, but I do feel like it's important to address one or two more things. How many of you even saw last night's post from JP? I mean, this is getting crazy. I told y'all, this guy is getting so dependent on getting his lies heard, but I wanted to give a strengthened reminder to you about how to stay strong through this time. Because look, I'm seeing updates about people who are sitting there refreshing their screen, waiting for that message to pop up from him at the end of every day. I'm even watching a psychologist on TikTok talk to John Paul Miller through her screen, almost like trying to get some sense into him or something. Ma'am, he's not gonna watch TikTok and catch a clue.
Do you hear what I'm telling you?
So let it go. Next, remember how JP is a sex addict? Well, bear in mind what people are not talking about. Because of his distractions of acting out the angry, sad, and framed widow. Reminder, this guy has totally got to be indulging in his addiction behind the scenes. I worked with someone on sex addiction in the past, worked through those steps with that person and all. Yeah, so if you're in denial of any wrongdoing as a person at all, then you're not participating in your addiction. In fact, scientifically, it doesn't help his case at all because being an addict is utilized for numbing pain, emotional pain. So bear in mind in this next circus showdown, while he's about to show, receipts of how the Francis family overspent money on jewelry, and he didn't like that it was thousands of dollars and things like that. Well, let's think about that. Do we think that he's not investing into that addiction, that particular area of his life for his own pleasure during this time? You think that all went away?
No, corn on the cob. Dropping the C word. Prosthetics.
Meetups. I mean, he's driving in
OMG. Desiree, thank you.
This next video as he speaks into the phone. That was the first thing I noticed. He's driving and breaking the law for the second time in a week.
How dare you?
On his phone. Yeah, he's appeared for a total of 11 minutes this week, and he's already broken the law twice, violated the restraining
Crazy as hell. Randa, howdy ma'am, thank you.
order, driving and talking on his cell phone. Where do you think he was driving to? Just curious. Maybe meeting up with his boyfriend to pay him? Who knows? So when he said receipts, I was like,
what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Show me something. We got it. I designed a little repeat of history on what I felt when I saw this. What I think this substance-using clown sniffing on camera, what I think about him breaking the law and showing paperwork.
Okay, y'all, this is part B, I guess. The family, Francis family, said there were bruises on Micah's body. There were none. I saw her body 4 times.
Man, he looks he looks quite a bit older just in the last few weeks, y'all. Holy hell, that man aged 17 years in 6 days. That is crazy. And TikTok, if you don't know what we're talking about, come on over to YouTube. The Mystery Project on YouTube. Find it. Search it. Find it. Subscribe. YouTube. What do y'all think?
Once in the hospital, 3 times in the funeral home. The hospital that prepared her body for me to see it, the nurse and the medical examiner said there were no bruises, and Robinson County said there were no bruises, and the funeral home who washed her entire body and put her in pajamas for us to see her body said there were no bruises. So 4 independent parties say no bruises, but then you have the one who wait until...
I like how she added the music, I almost said violin, the accordion music.
Days after she's cremated, and there's no proof. They didn't take any pictures. They didn't tell anyone when they supposedly saw it. They wait till later and say, everybody, hey, there's bruises on her body, bruises on her body. Why in the world would we believe that? I literally don't understand the...
Probably because There was. That's why people would believe it, because the family would say it like it is, right? That'd be one reason.
Logic behind it. I don't understand it because, you know, let's say the Francis family came forward and said there were no bruises on her body.
But they didn't.
Robinson County said there were no bruises on her body. The medical examiner nurse said there were no bruises on her body. The funeral home said there were no bruises on her body. But then I step up and I said, hey, everybody, I saw bruises. I know I didn't tell you when it happened. I know I didn't take a picture. I know I waited till after she was cremated. But I saw bruises on her body. Would you believe me?
No, but a lot of people have a hard time believing anything that you say. So you could say anything, and there's probably not going to be very many people that believe you, if we're just being honest here. What is this?
What the is this piece of
Lame. I can just see it in my head. Those of us that are like, this guy is such a nerd.
They teach you that in the CIA? They teach you that? Oh, yeah. What's that? You want me to what? You have another question? Sure, I got one question for you. It's, can you deal with that?
He's so sick, and how he just feels so cool, so good about himself after he posts those stupid TikToks. You guys, we are Micah's voice. We honor Micah and the receipts she kept, the love she gave, the love for Christ, all the changes she made in her life, and the fight that she fought. We don't honor JP's lies. We instead honor Micah's legacy. And we also today honor Michael Francis because it's Father's Day weekend, and I have so much respect for this man continuing to be Micah's voice. So happy Father's Day, Michael.
Oh, it's beautiful.
We are rooting for you. I'm Chelsea
Happy
J.
Father's
Thank you
Day.
so much for tuning in, and I will be seeing you for the next content.